A major development in the world of heavy metal, as one of the genre's most beloved drummers has announced they're retiring from touring after a 42-year career. Iron Maiden drummer Nicko McBrain has made the announcement after leaving an indelible mark on the genre and the drum kit. Here's more. Born in London, Nicko McBrain was destined to be a drummer, as from an early age, he wanted to learn the instrument after watching a Joe Morello performance on television. Before he had a drum kit, he was playing on pots, pans, and any other utensils he could get his hands on in the household. Nicko would eventually join Iron Maiden in 1982, kicking off a legendary career in heavy metal of 42 years behind the kit. And now, the legendary metal drummer has announced in a statement he'll be retiring from touring and focusing on his business and family. He said, "After much consideration, it is with both sorrow and joy I announce my decision to take a step back from the grind of the extensive touring lifestyle. Today, Saturday, December 7th, Sao Paulo, will be my final gig with Iron Maiden. I wish the band much success moving forward. I will, however, remain firmly part of the Iron Maiden family, working on a variety of projects my longtime managers, Rod Smallwood and Andy Taylor, have in mind for me. I'll also be working on a variety of different personal projects and focusing on my existing businesses and ventures, including the British drum company, Nicko McBrain's Drum 1, Titanium Tart, and of course, Rock and Roll Ribs. What can I say? Touring with the Maiden the last 42 years has been an incredible journey. To my devoted fan base, you made it all worthwhile, and I love you. To my devoted wife, Rebecca, you made it infinitely easier, and I love you. To my kids, Justin and Nicholas, thank you for understanding the absences, and I love you. To my friends that are always there for me, I love you. To my bandmates, you made it a dream come true, and I love you. I'll look into the future with much excitement and great hope. I'll be seeing you soon. May God bless you all, and of course, up the irons. Nicko." We also have a statement in from the band's manager reacting to the news, but over the last several years, unfortunately, Nicko has dealt with some significant health issues, including suffering a stroke, which affected some of his mobility and ability to play the drums. He was working very hard on that recovery, and it was so impressive to see him playing so many shows behind the kit, despite the fact that he had dealt with that stroke. So shows a lot of that perseverance from him and taking a step back and focusing on his businesses, spending much deserved time with his family after 42 years on the road with the legendary Iron Maiden is very much well-deserved, and his career, of course, will go down in heavy metal history, to say the least. The band's longtime manager, Rod Smallwood, has reacted to the news in a heartfelt statement. He wrote, "Nicko, and we all love you too. Thank you for being an irrepressible force behind the drum kit for Maiden for 42 years, and my friend for even longer. I speak on behalf of all the band when I say we will miss you immensely. Ever since Rock in Rio in 1985, we have had a special relationship with Brazil. So to bow out of touring in front of 90,000 fans here in Sao Paulo over 2 nights is poetic, and you are deserving of all the accolades I'm sure these marvelous fans will give you on this last show. Phantom look forward to many more years of working with you on the projects you mentioned, and I'm sure we can find a few more special ones around the Maiden family and FC. The band and I all have 1,000 great memories of the past 42 years. Great gigs, copious platinum and gold discs and awards, love from the fans, and 1 beer too many on too many occasions. Such a bond is forever. And as Steve Harris says, Nicko is and will always be a part of the Maiden family. Rod, Andy, Steve, Bruce, Adrian, and Jan. P.S. Maiden always get their man, and our already chosen new drummer will be announced very shortly. So congratulations to Nicko McBrain on such a legendary career and a well-deserved retirement, to say the least. Now, Iron Maiden saying they've already got their drummer lined up for the gig, so it sounds like this is something that had been under consideration internally for quite some time, with them selecting Brazil for him to go out on top in front of 90,000 fans. It's going to be interesting to see who they have selected for this gig as the drummer of Iron Maiden. I imagine that is a very highly competitive, and I know that that is such a coveted gig that so many drummers would want to have. So I'm looking forward to finding out who the lucky drummer is going to be stepping behind the kit there in Iron Maiden. All the best to Nicko McBrain and the rest of Iron Maiden. Such a great and legendary band that's contributed so much to the genre and continues to do so. That's your latest update here from Rockfeed. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for the latest news and updates.